All right, welcome back to 6th grade math with Mr. Allen. I've had a few parents request some help over the multiplying integers section of their skill builder, so I wanted to work through a couple of these steps with you. The main thing to remember are our rules over here, our integer rules. And it's when you have a positive multiplied by a negative, it equals a negative. And the same thing when you have a negative multiplied by a positive, it's also a negative. But when you have a negative times a negative or a positive times a positive, it will equal a positive. And the way I tell the students to remember that is when you're multiplying integers, if they're different, they're negative, and if they're the same, they're positive. If they can remember that, then these over here are going to be easy. We have a negative 6 multiplied by a negative 3. If we look, they're the same, so it's going to be a positive. So we have 6, 12, 18. So I'm going to have a positive 18 multiplied by a positive 4. Now I look over here and they're both the same, so it's also going to be a positive multiplied by a positive, which equals a positive 72. We move down to the next one, and this one is going to be a negative multiplied by a negative. So I have negative 2 multiplied by negative 3, which is going to be a positive 6, because they're the same. But now I have a positive 6 multiplied by a negative 4. So it changes each time you do the first two, and then it's going to change when we get to the third one. So we have a positive 6 multiplied by a negative 4, which is going to give us a negative 24. And we can do the same thing through all of these. It's going to be the same thing that applies. Here we have negative 1 multiplied by negative 11. Well, 11 times 1 is just 11, but they're both negative, so it's going to be a positive. And then we have a positive 11 multiplied by a positive 1, which is going to be a positive 11. So the real goal of this is to try to get the students to recognize which ones are negatives, which ones are positive integers, and then using their rules over here on the right side to follow them. Thank you, and I hope this video helps out.